All right, so you're probably wondering what's the drawing slip for. So yes, we're going to do a drawing. I always like to do drawings at my parties. So we are going to do a drawing. Someone is going to get a free Scentsy bar of their choice tonight. But what's really important about the drawing slips is the back side of your drawing slip. So once you've finished filling out your drawing slip, flip it over to the back where it's blank. And here's where the fun comes in. Tonight I want to give away an award. I want to give away the most likely to succeed award. I want to know who at this party do you think would be the most likely to succeed as a Scentsy consultant? Who would be the most likely to do what I do well? Whoever gets the most votes is going to get this along with a dryer disc. So this has got some information about having a Scentsy business. So whoever you think would be the best at it, just vote. Just vote, and then whoever gets the most votes.
What if I don't know
If you don't know their name, then you can vote for them anyway.
There you go.
That girl in the orange shirt over there.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
That one person over there.
So once you've cast your vote for the most likely to succeed and finish the front of your drawing slip, pass it out to me. And hey, if you think yourself would be the most likely to succeed, you can write me. That's cool too.
What is a basket?
A basket party is basically a catalog party, but I give you little miniature testers as well to go along with your catalog party. Cast your vote.
Don't give me more wine.
I tried to win stuff at mine. Put your name down.
Finish it.
Cheese.
That's really good, by the way.
Isn't that just
Thank you so much.
I didn't try it.
You didn't try it?
Not
It's
yet.
really good.
But
Thank you so much.
yeah, it does.
I like it. It was good.
Oh, I love it.
You know what is really good? The apricot one. The apricot goat cheese.
I know.
And the deli.
Listen, if you hear a laugh,
I told her.
I'm a big
What is it?
You're
so bad.
Mine's
In
really cute.
Indiana,
You like
there's a
it.
deli that makes
Jen, you're bad.
their cheese stuffed with
Bones.
cheese. So it's like one kind of cheese with a
All right,
different
so let's see
amount
who
of
got the most
fries.
votes.
So
We have one for me from Jen,
nice.
Oh, that's cute.
the little stinker. Me and you.
What am I supposed to write your name on? I missed this.
Put the name down of the person at the party that you think would be the most likely to succeed as a
On
Scentsy
this?
On the
consultant.
back of it, yeah.
Oh.
Girl in the orange shirt. One for Dana. Another one for Dana.
Well, yeah.
Another one for Dana.
You knew your name.
Ask her how her 31 business is going.
Ask me how much better it went than yours.
Much better than mine.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
that's why
I am sitting in a bad spot.
All right, so by a landslide, our winner is Dana. Your friends have spoken and they think that you would be a great Scentsy consultant, and I think so too. All right, so speaking of our awesome hostess, Dana, I want to get started by talking about her. So if I didn't get a chance to meet you, my name is Katie Farner. I am a Scentsy Family Superstar Director. I have been with Scentsy for almost 6 years now. And last fall, I promoted to the highest rank on our compensation plan, which was something that I never thought I could do 6 years ago when I started. But life has really been a joy. I really enjoyed the journey and been sharing Scentsy and having fun with it, and that brought me to where I am today. But Dana and I met through Jen. Jen and I met through one of my friends down in Claremont. So that's kind of how I grew and got to meet all of you lovely people up here. So I want to know, how do you know Dana? So let's hear from you. How do you know Dana? What do you love about Dana?
She teaches my child. She's just very sweet and she's just awesome. Awesome.
Oh,
Aw. How about you?
Rylan and I have a special bond.
Yeah.
Aw.
I met Dana our first year of teaching together, and I just love Dana. We always got along well, and we just got each other. So.
What about you?
Our husbands worked together for a while at Fakori, and now we work together at Greenway.
And we're neighbors.
Yes, we were.
Oh, cool.
We've had it all.
And what makes you click with Dana?
I think our personalities click together. I can tell her anything.
Oh, that's
parties
good.
with this little moment.
All right, how about you girls in the back?
I met Dana through Jen.
Uh-huh.
Her husband now works with mine. And I love her because she's always super funny, happy. You can count on her if you need anything. She's a good friend to Jen, which I admire. So.
We've inherited a friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. How about you, Jen?
I met Dana when I first moved to Florida. She lived next door to my uncle. And she was pretty much the only person I knew when I moved down here. And she keeps me on my toes. She tells me when I'm wrong.
And that was
And 6 years ago?
7 years.
That's a good friend, a friend that helps you
She
see.
tells me when I'm wrong.
Just like she tells me.
I love her. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Aww. That's so sweet. What about you girls on the bench?
I met Dana in high school.
It's been a long time. It's been that long.
It's been a really long time. She was a year older than me, and we just get
Gotta get that in there. Gotta get that in there.
We've always clicked. We've had the same group of friends.
Yeah.
We've lived here in the same area forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And now we work together too.
That's so cool.
I work with her. We helped each other survive last year of
Yeah.
teaching, so we get along.
Yeah.
Aw. And Linda.
Well, she stole my son from me.
I did. The Ocala Bachelor. I roped him. So.
Well, Dana, in the little bit that I've gotten to interact with you, I can see why they all love you so much, and I appreciate you having me in your home tonight and letting me share Scentsy with everybody. Yeah, absolutely. So now I'm going to tell you guys about Scentsy. Who's already using Scentsy in their house?
And classroom.
And classroom.
In classroom, you're right now currently hidden behind a picture of Elizabeth, so no one can see the lights coming through the colored pencils.
Do what you gotta do.
I have you camouflaged in the corner so no one knows I have an electric.
Mine
heartburn.
sits right out front. My kids know it's because I pencils.
Yeah, but I have the lights hidden.
Nobody said anything, so I'm just gonna let it go.
Are you technically not allowed to have them out at the school?
They've been pretty lenient with it though.
But I really consider it burning.
Right,
Well, they told us
it's
we're not even
warming.
allowed to have
It's
plugins.
warming.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, lots
Once-
of teachers
once-
might as well plug in.
Once a year we get that email saying nothing like hot plated, anything can be in your room. I think once a year we get that.
Hints of being hidden behind the photo.
Hints at being hidden. Very discreet. It's very discreet in my class.
So most of you are using Scentsy, but a couple of you are not. So somebody or a couple of you who are already using Scentsy, share with everybody else. Why are you choosing to use Scentsy over something else that you've used before? Somebody share.
The smell lasts forever. I get lots of compliments on how good my classroom smells. So.
I use it because it doesn't. I know it won't hurt my kids at school. It won't hurt Lizzie. And I know that because of one fabulous example last night. I told her that I was going to change the scent in her nightlight warmer in her bathroom. And so I was in here, breaking off a cube. And I heard her in there making noise. And I went to the bathroom and she was in the sink, had unplugged the warmer, and had poured the wax all over her legs. But was still playing perfectly happy. And I think that's just a great testament that it's not going to burn you. And she literally, it was like a paraffin.
I bet her leg's still very smooth today.
And then today I changed out the scent in the warmer under the mirror, and I just stuck my hand in there once I soaked everything up and just wiped out the rest of my fingertips, and it wasn't working. That's why I use it.
Awesome.
Aside from other reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you guys for sharing. I think it's important for y'all to be able to hear from other people. You might think, oh, she's the Scentsy girl, she's biased, but it really is the best. Like, there's so many other things out there that y'all could be using in your homes, and yet you choose Scentsy, and there's a reason behind that. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the things that they talked about. So when you look here on my table, you'll see there's a few different sizes of warmers. We have little night lights, we have element warmers, and we also have larger warmers. So let's talk about the night lights first. These are what we call, when you look in your catalogs, these are what we call $20 warmers. They are our night lights. They are designed for the small spaces in your home, like a very small bedroom, a bathroom, a hallway, a laundry room, one of those spaces. And I want you to look in the back of your catalog at your trifold, and there you're going to see all of the options in that price point category as we're talking about each one. On the back side of the trifold is where you're going to actually see all your night lights. So all of the night lights that you see there are $20, and just like every other Scentsy warmer, they offer a lifetime warranty against any manufacturer defects. So once you purchase a Scentsy warmer, you can count on that for life. Okay, so those are our night lights. Now let's talk about our next size up, which would be one of these here. This is an element warmer. It does not use a bulb. The rest of our warmers use bulbs. Rylan. This does not use a bulb. This uses a hot plate. So a lot of teachers like to use this in their room because it's not as obvious. It's a little more discreet because there's no light being released from it. It's also a good option to use like in your master bedroom if you want to run a warmer at night but you don't want light. So, and the plate itself does get warm to the touch. You're not going to be harmed from touching it briefly. You can feel that it's warm, and so you pull your finger away. No one would linger on it. I mean, if you lingered on it, it would harm you, I'm sure. But I can repeatedly touch it and see that it's warm without harm. So it's going to also keep your wax at a very safe temperature. It will never get too hot to burn, like Dana said earlier. So these warmers, the element warmers, you'll see they're kind of all mixed in there. There's some that are 25, there's some that are 30, there's some that are 35. So the element warmers, you can typically tell it's an element because they're usually a little bit shorter, except for a couple of them. Then let's talk about this warmer here. This is Urban Luster. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, I have a thing for gold. Both of these that I have on display have gold. But this one uses a 25-watt light bulb. So again, we're back to a bulb, like our little night lights. This uses a bulb, and this size warmer is good for like a larger living space like this. As you can see, Dana's done a great job with scenting her home. She's got one warmer over there on her foyer table, and then she has another warmer over here on this server in the dining room. So this way she has a good scent throw between these two rooms, and she also has one in her kitchen. If this was my home, that's exactly what I would do.
Are there different scents or are they scents?
This one is Luna, and that one is
No idea.
no. Beach, maybe? I think it's beach.
And I'm warming, in my warmers on here, I'm warming coconut flower, which is probably what you're smelling the most of because I have it going in 2 nightlights and these larger warmers as well. So that's probably what you're smelling the most of. But it's working really well together. As you can smell, she's got the Luna, and then that, and the coconut flower, and they're working well together. So, depending on the size of your warmer, again, is going to determine where you want to put it. There are different size warmers because we know you have different size spaces in your home. So think about that as you are making your selection. Now, you can see in your catalog, the warmers are going to range anywhere from 20 up to 55, depending on which one you pick. No matter which price point you're at, they all have that lifetime warranty. So now let's talk a little bit more about the wax. So, will you grab one of your bars from the kitchen, Dana? When I emptied my bar, I put it away. So she's gonna grab us one of the bars so you can see what they look like, because over there on the table, those are just testers. When you're smelling the wax, it's just a small tester so you can get a sampling of what the fragrance will smell like. But Dana's gonna bring me a bar. A bar is when you purchase your wax, what it actually looks like.
Leave a baby.
My baby.
I'll go get them.
Thank you.
Here. So I can have samples to hold while she talks about them.
Thank you, Dana.
Welcome.
Hostess with the mostest.
Yes, the future,
She just made a joke about being a future Scentsy
I know.
consultant. Guys, I think we did it. You'll all get your tips later. I'm just kidding. All right, so when you look at the Scentsy bar on the back side, you're gonna see that there are 8 cubes inside of one fragrant wax bar. You're gonna be using 1 or 2 cubes at a time. If you have the little nightlight, you're only using 1 cube at a time. If you have one of the larger warmers, you're gonna use 2 cubes at a time. The wax is warmed at such a low temperature that the wax will never evaporate. That's one of the things that makes Scentsy wax and Scentsy warmers together so strong. Because of the fact that our warmers warm the wax at a very low temperature, it releases the notes at a slower pace. And then the fact that our fragrant wax bars, we use a different wax than anybody else on the market. And the reason we use this wax is because it's known for its scent loading ability. We have, like, say you've bought wax from Walmart or Glade wax. Those fragrant wax bars will only have anywhere from 20 to 40 notes that create that scent. Scentsy wax bars will have anywhere from 40 to 90 notes that make that fragrance. So you can see when you're having double the notes, that's why it's gonna last longer. More notes, more time. So when you purchase your Scentsy bar, It's normally $5 for one bar. But I want you to look into your catalogs on page 60. On page 60, you'll see our combine and save deals. There are lots of great bundles depending on what you want to get. Let's talk about the Scentsy companion system and the Perfect Scentsy, the bottom two packages on page 60. The Scentsy companion system is great for somebody who's a first-time Scentsy customer, even somebody who wants to build their warmer inventory in their home. So the Scentsy companion system comes with one large warmer and one nightlight warmer. The price point varies depending on which one you pick, but no matter which one you pick, you're saving $10. That means you're getting 2 free bars. That means your warmer is like 50% off. It's a great savings. That's a wonderful package. And then there's also Perfect Scentsy. Perfect Scentsy gives you a little bit more wax. You get any 6 bars of your choice and 2 warmers of the same size. So like 2 of the little $20 ones or 2 of the $30 ones. And your savings and your cost will vary depending on which one you pick. And that's where that trifold comes into play back here. You can see what warmers you like, what price point category they're in. Now let's talk about wax. Let's say you need to replenish your wax stash. Okay, $5 for one, or you can do, over here you see 3 for $14. Or buy 5, get 1 free. You get 6 of them for $25. So there's a lot of ways to replenish your wax. Now let's talk about changing out your wax. Jen, how do you change out your wax?
I drop 2 or 3 cotton balls in it and let it suck it up.
Yep. That's my favorite way to change out your wax because like I said before, the wax warms at a very low temperature, so the wax will never evaporate. So you gotta soak up that old wax before you put your new wax cubes in. So I always tell my customers, drop a cotton ball or 2 in there and the cotton ball will soak up all of that liquid and then you put your new fresh cubes in. Some people will put their dish in the freezer, do things like that, stab at it with a knife. I just encourage people not to do that because you do not want to break your dish, as Dana did tonight.
Guys, I was not trying to pick wax, I dropped the
You don't want to break your dish because then you have to buy a whole new dish and it's just unnecessary cost that you don't need. So just leave it sitting there, don't touch the dish, and just drop your cotton balls in there. Super easy, especially with the night lights. So any questions on those combine and save deals on warmers or wax? And just to give you an idea on how long the wax will last, I run my warmers every day, anywhere from probably 6 to 10 hours a day, and I change my wax once a week. So for running it about 40 hours a week on average, I'm only changing it once a week. So it's a very long lasting wax. How often do you change yours, Jen?
When in my kitchen, I change a little bit more often because I run it 24/7.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about.
But one like everywhere else, we cut. It's up to the bedroom. The kitchen and the bedroom, I change like every 4 days. Everything else is like once a week.
The ones that you change it for every 4 days or so, those are ones that are running constantly?
24/7.
Okay. What about you, Dana?
Nightlight in her bathroom I change like once every like week and a half because we only run it, I mean,
A couple hours a day?
a couple hours a day at night when we're home, you know, because she doesn't wake up in the middle of the night, so just from, you know, 8, 9 o'clock until whenever we go to bed in case she gets up or something. And then our bathroom I change like once a week. And then in here, that one I had not changed in about 6 months until today, and I figured I probably should.
It's a good time. It's a
I
good
should
time.
change this. But I will tell you that, so I turned it on and let it heat up first, because I just took a paper towel, put it in there, and soaked it up. And it still smelled though. 6 months later.
Wow.
It was the Sunny and Cher.
Oh,
And it still
I missed that one.
I like it.
I missed that one. It smells so good.
But it's still, I mean, it's 6 months later, and I don't burn it all that often.
You didn't
but
bring it
still-
back, did you?
It's a good thing I stocked up when we retired it, because I love that one.
Yeah. She got me. Ew.
I had to get to bring back my bar.
Yeah, vote for it. All right, so that's warmers and wax. Is anybody currently using essential oils and diffusers in their house? Any of you using essential oils?
Jen.
Jen got a Scentsy diffuser in oils. Tell us about it. What do you think about it?
I love it.
How are you using it?
I will say, on the high setting, it doesn't last 4 hours.
Really?
And it doesn't last 8 hours on the low setting. It's more like 6. I don't know why.
Oh.
But, I don't know. It's just, it's refreshing. You know, sometimes
Do you run it while you're sleeping?
I don't have it in the bedroom because my husband refused to let me put it in the bedroom, so no, I do not run it while I'm sleeping. But when I come home from work, it's nice because if I have a really stressful day, I turn it on and it really does like relax you. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a very different fragrance experience using diffusers and essential oils. So we came out with diffusers and essential oils because of the fact that we know people are really enjoying that 100% natural plant-derived fragrance. So you can see I've got our diffuser here. When you look at your catalog and you see the diffusers in the back on that trifold, you'll notice there are several different diffuser designs, but they all have the same price. That's because they all have the same interior core. This is the same no matter which diffuser you pick. So every diffuser can do the same thing. All that changes is that the exterior globe changes. So when you look at the diffusers in there, know that just because you see this certain diffuser being purple doesn't mean that's the only one that can be purple, for example. They can all do the same thing.
Don't talk like you can buy a globe by itself.
You can, but just not yet. It's coming.
It's on the roadmap.
It's coming.
My
I forgot to
customers
put
love
this
that
back
kind.
over there after I put it in the diffuser, the jasmine white tea. Yeah, this is the one that I'm diffusing. That's the jasmine white tea that I have in the diffuser. But anyway, yes, so when you look at the interior core, you'll notice that you can see the water in there. It's an ultrasonic nebulizing diffuser, so it's creating a vibration that creates the vapor. And then the vapor is a cold vapor, it's not warm or anything, and that's going to contain your fragrant oils. So it's 100% pure natural fragrance in your home. And so you would just pick whatever shade you like. And what's so cool about this is it has 16 LED lighting options. So if you like one of the colors in particular, you can actually make it maintain that color. Or you can just let it filter through all of the colors. In fact, it's the only diffuser with this kind of a feature. It's also the only diffuser with a lifetime warranty. So it's really awesome. It even has clear settings, like a clear candle flicker mode, which is so cool. This is my favorite shade, so I always put it on there. It's my bestseller. This is the Evolve shade. So that's our diffuser, just some key points for you. Lifetime warranty, 16 LED lighting options, interchangeable shades. They're really incredible. So if you love the idea of having all natural, 100% plant-derived fragrance, this is a great option for you. And we have 42 essential oils, and they're in the center of the table. You can smell all of them there. So if you have any questions about that, afterwards let me know. It is $130 for the diffuser. A lot of people are like, oh, I want one, but the price is hard to swing. So that's why a lot of people host parties, because you can get it with your Hostess rewards. So speaking of Hostess rewards, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Yes. So our hosts get free product credit and half-priced items for their sales at their party, and they can also get online orders, of course, too. So Jen's hosted a couple parties, gotten some very generous rewards. She's even hosted during double half-off item month and really stocked up. So the way it works is she's going to get free product credit and half-priced items based on what her total is. My average hostess who does a home party gets $75 in free product and 50% off items. That's what our average host gets. So, very rewarding. And you actually had a party recently too. She got some great rewards. Got a free warmer in addition to all of her stuff. So it's really rewarding to host. And we have a lot of different ways you can do it. Home parties, of course. And then we do have, some of the other girls asked about it earlier, basket parties, which is basically a catalog party. But I give you little mini testers too. So people can still smell the fragrances, and you just take it for a week or two wherever you want, set it up in your salon or wherever you want to put it, and share and collect. And then of course there's online too. So lots of ways to earn free Scentsy if you want to build your Scentsy stockpile, but it's not necessarily in your budget. So with that said, I just want to close by talking to you about, there are so many things in our catalog. I want you to know that if you have questions about any of the other things in the catalog, please don't hesitate to ask. We've got adorable things for kids. We have things to make your home smell good, even like basically a Febreze, but Scentsy. We have so many great products. Kids, men, women, something for everybody. So if you have questions about any of those products, feel free to come up here, touch, and check it all out. You can even spray some of these products, like our countertop cleaner if you want to try it, or the fabric refresher, you can spray that. Lots of things for you to check out. Our little car bar for your car. You can go outside and smell my Jeep if you want. I just put a brand new one in there. They're awesome. So let's play our very last game of the night before I send you guys off on your merry way.
Hey.
So this game is a little Easter themed game.
Oh, fun.
Yes. I love themed games. All right, so here's how it works. I'm going to pass the basket around and you need to take one egg out, but do not open your egg. Just pick whatever egg you want. Don't open your eggs.
Big Buddy didn't need a wing. I like this one. Oh, Elizabeth wanted an egg.
What's that?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth can't have an egg. You win a party or something.
She goes party.
I'll give you an egg later, okay?
You,
Okay, you can
I
hold
can't
that.
promise that you can hold it. Don't open it.
Just don't open it.
Jessica just had a
Okay, so your egg, you can hear it. It's got some stuff in there, but there's one thing inside of every egg that's the most important thing of all, and that is a little piece of paper. Your piece of paper is going to say one of two things. It's either going to say freebie. If it says freebie, you pick freebie out of the freebie basket. Okay, we got a room spray, a bar, a dryer disc, a scent circle, a hand sanitizer, a room spray. A lot of great stuff in there. If it doesn't say freebie, you got the better one because it's going to have some amazing, awesome, fabulous gift written on it. Like free 3 bars or free element warmer. Or what did you get? I don't remember.
Free nightlight.
Free nightlight. It's going to have some awesome gift because that is your special, wonderful, awesome booking gift from me. That's what you get in addition to everything you get from Scentsy for doing a party, whatever style you want. So, if you want to open your egg, we're going to honor whatever it says inside of your egg. So if it says freebie, you pick freebie. If it says let's party, you're going to party. But whatever your egg says, we're going to do it. That is Jet Set Go. It's retired. It's very
No,
tropical.
you don't have to. If you open
Very
it up and it
tropical
says party,
It doesn't say party. It says free
You
skin
got a
party.
freebie!
yeah, that means now you have to have a party.
And remember,
That's
there
what you
is
get for
seriously a
having a
party
party.
for everyone. If you don't want to do a home party, that's cool. We'll do it online.
Alright, I'm gonna go with my
That's fun.
All right, everybody. So that is everything I have prepared for you.
Not even a party.
You can continue smelling the fragrances. Whenever you're ready to order, just come to me with the top of your form fill out, and I'd be happy to.